What is up, guys? It is Jed Wrestling here, back again with another video, and what you are looking at is my WWE action figure display. If you remember, in like August of last year, I did do an updated shelf tour video, but this one is even more updated. The changes I had back then are nothing compared to now. I made a lot of changes to this display, which I'm going to explain throughout this video. But you see this shelf down here, it's not just this one, it's also this one. And oh yeah, if you can see up there, yeah, it's also that one. So I'm going to show you every shelf in depth, every update to this display here today. I say we waste no more time and we get right into it. Also, this is my step ladder. I never knew my real ladder. And I need my step ladder to give you guys the view up here because I did raise the shelves. It was me and my dad. We did kind of a group project and we raised these shelves because, dude, when we originally had them, they were just like so low on each other. They were hiding the figures under shadows. So this looks a lot better. Here you see kind of like my Legends shelf that I got going on here. Got some figures in the front. You know, you got your Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Mean Gene, Goldust, American Sting. They got Rob Van Dam with the hardcore title. Elite 8 Edge, a prized possession of mine. Up front here, you got the NWO, of course, Kevin Nash, Hollywood Hogan, and Scott Hall. Three of my McFoley figures, sadly not featuring Cactus Jack. Then you got more 80s type. You got Warrior, Hogan, Crow Sting, Jericho with the two titles. And back here is kind of like, I wouldn't want to say more obscure legends, but definitely less bigger names. Back here, you got a couple Canes, Edge and Christian. You got some more classic 80s, 90s characters like got Kamala over there, the Steiner brothers, Rhino even in there, Andre the Giant. I definitely like this shelf a lot, and if you can't tell, I am raising the figures on this custom little stairs platform thing that my dad built. It's like made of foam with a small layer of like chipwood over the top to make sure the figures don't fall, and then they just rise like one, two, three on the stairs. Looks way better than what I had before, because before they were just like staggered in the back, not elevated whatsoever, but this looks a heck of a lot better. I'm very proud of this. So yes, that's my Legends shelf. Let's get to the second one now and hop off this ladder. Still holding the camera so we can get some close-up shots, but here's a look at my second shelf. This is kind of random, no real group attached to it, unlike the rest of these shelves down here. Got Adam Cole, which is a pretty pricey figure. SummerSlam 2016 Balor, got the Beast, Brock Lesnar. Stone Cold Kevin Owens, which I like a lot. And then back here, you got R-Truth, and you got some Jey Usos, man. I don't really like Jey Uso right now, but he's got some awesome figures. You got Elite 114, Regular, and Chase. Elite 124, which you can't see as well, in the pink and white. And then two basics here from Backlash 2024 and from Money in the Bank 2024. He's got the briefcase, even though he didn't win the match. Over here is the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. I don't have as many Cody Rhodes figures as I have, say, like a Seth Rollins, but I have my favorites up front. You got Royal Rumble 2023 with the gun hand, WrestleMania 39 Ultimate Edition with the Undisputed title. It's kind of like my most current Cody Rhodes I have. And then here, you got the original Defining Moments, actually, with the torn pec. That is an Elite 111 right there in the SummerSlam 2023 gear, Elite 101. Then you got some two basics up here, one in wrestling gear, one in a suit. And then in the back, you got kind of the original Cody's going on, Elite 32, Elite 36 Stardust, and then the new WrestleMania Elite Stardust. So it acts kind of like an evolution of Cody, if you know what I'm saying. Here you got my Luchador shelf. Two Rumbler Rey Mysterios over here in the front, along with Penta, as well as two 6-inch Rey Mysterios and Axiom. I don't know if you really want to consider him a luchador. I'm kind of just going to replace him with Rey Fenix once I get that one. And if you can't tell, I do have quite a bit of empty space because I want to add some more luchadors here, like the Elite 126 Penta and El Grande Americano and all that. But you got another blue Penta here, a bunch of Rey Mysterios, Kalisto and Sin Cara even. And reigning above the rest, you got Halloween Havoc Rey Mysterio, original release, not the Ultimate Edition. And this was actually the first shelf I designed when making this new display. It's the Bloodline shelf. The Bloodline deserve their own shelf, dude. You got the Usos with the SmackDown tag titles, the final boss, and the Tribal Chief up front. They got all the gold. And Solo Sikoa and Sami Zayn over here. I even added some depth with the stacked down Roman Reigns and then a Jey Uso head from one of the boxes. And getting more of an elevated look, you got modern Roman with the Broad Heavyweight Championship. Some elders back there, Rikishi and Umaga. Got Shield basic Roman Reigns. Some modern Usos. Then you got promo style Roman Reigns with the Universal title, the Wise Man, Nia Jax, even some new Bloodline members, Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, and Jacob Fatu. It just all ties together, man. I like this one a lot. And finally, for this middle shelf, you got one of my favorites of all time, Seth freaking Rollins. Definitely my favorite guy to collect action figures of, no doubt. You got some original sets up here, some basic sets, Dusty Rhodes gear, and then these are my top 5 up here. I got the Elimination Chamber 2025 I got pretty recently, WrestleMania 39, Ultimate Edition Series 30, I love that figure, and I love the Elite 117 too. And then Elite 109 with the World Heavyweight Championship. Burn it down, baby. The bottom shelf over here, this is mostly where all my centerpieces are. You definitely see some trends over here on the end with the Judgment Day shelf. Kind of like a modern-ish inclination of the Judgment Day up front. I know Finn Balor ain't in it anymore, but you got Dominic, Liv, and JD. And then sort of Judgment Day alumni back there. You got an old version of Finn and Dom. Carlito, the Terror Twins, another Rhea Ripley from Perth. And I didn't really know what to put behind them, so I just put the Epic Moments Hardy Boys there with the Raw Tag titles and some holes in my wall. I kind of tried to go with the tag team trend over here. Matt Cardona and Ilya Dragunov kind of break it up though. Alpha Academy, Machine Guns, DIY, of course the War Raiders, and our new World Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits. Ultimate Edition AJ Styles, Mello Don't Miss, The New Day. Sadly separated from Big E, who's up here. And here I went with sort of a CM Punk display. Ultimate Edition ringside exclusive, definitely still my favorite. John, there is one thing you are better at than I am. Then you got two modern punks and two classic punks. I don't hate you, John. I don't even dislike you. John Cena rising above hate, if you will. Royal Rumble 2025, Cena got the Money in the Bank return figure, super underrated. Elite 50, I don't really like that one, not gonna lie. And you got the Elite 120 Collector's Edition, the heel Cena, that's why it's turned around. Then you got probably my GOAT, the Viper, Randy Orton. Bash in Berlin, Randy looking dope. SummerSlam 2004, Randy. Got a custom bald type Randy Orton, it did not go well making that. Got some Champ Randys, a basic Randy, Sheamus, Awesome Truth with the World Tag titles, LA Knight, yeah, you got Lara Valkyria with the IC title, Dolph Ziggler, dude, I miss him. These probably could have gone on the Bloodline shelf, but you got the classic Usos up here with the Penny Tag titles. Becky 2 belts, Logan Paul, which interconnects with my Vision display, sorta. Another Brock Lesnar in the casual gear, got American Jeff Hardy, Bianca Belair from WrestleMania 39, there's Ricochet, his first Elite. Then you got some more stuff back there, Ego, Drew McIntyre, another Braun Breaker. I didn't realize I put them both so close together. Any of you guys remember what this looked like before? The table here used to be stacked. Honestly, this redesign stemmed from how the table looked and how these shelves looked as a whole. Everything was just so sardine. Like they were in that prom pose just in a row, nothing stood out. That's why I wanted to sacrifice a bit of quantity so I could go with quality. Now everything kind of jumps out at you, which I love. I got some rumblers down here. Not much care really put into the poses because figures fall off of this shelf and then just destroy these. You even got a bobblehead Undertaker. Can you believe it? And then here's kind of like WWE alumni figures that don't really fit on certain vibes of shelves that I have. Damage control here. Hope Io wins Queen of the Ring. Braun Strowman. Those Ascension figures are really underrated as well. You got Kofi and Xavier. This John Cena kind of connects to my other Cena display. This is actually my first figure. Pretty deadly. And you got Happy Corbin. Too Sweet, you got AJ Styles, Ricochet with the IC title. Speaking of title, you got some of those championship slap bracelets in front of the Prime bottle that has Logan Paul on top of it. A random rubber band, I don't know why that's here. Then we got smaller type figures. My Knuckle Cruncher collection is growing. You also got the dollar store figs, some teeny mates. Do you remember these? And some larger guys. You got the 3 count crushers. Here you got kind of a clump of humanity. Edge, Chase, Bobby Lashley, if you could see him in there. MVP, Goldust. Even the Wreck Everyone and Leave Roman Reigns, and the Burnt Fiend. Other than that, I just have small displays throughout my room that are just like classic basic stuff like that. So I think that'll pretty much be it for today's video. Let me know what you think of these new displays down in the comments down below. And as always, I would greatly appreciate it if you were to smash a like on this video, subscribe to Jed Wrestling, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. But yes, Jed Wrestling, out.